Hello and welcome to another volleyball broadcast here. We have the Cyclones facing off, and of course, I'm Nolan Simmons.
With Michaela Thomas.
And sorry that we're getting up just a little bit too late. We just came from the soccer game. Pueblo West High School's their first round of playoffs for soccer.
We won 3-2. We went into the second over half, and so we won that. So we'll be going to the second round of soccer playoffs.
So yes, congratulations to the boys soccer, but that's not why we're here. We're here to watch the girls volleyball game and
hoping that they go just as far as the boys did.
Well, we can only hope. This upcoming weekend they have regional tournaments, which will define what position that they are in and whether or not they have home court, I guess you would call it, and whether or not they would get first round and a home advantage. But of course, out there you have Hannenberg, Manchego, Garcia, Schloop, and Menegatti. And of course, Hogan, who is your libero. And of course, we didn't have time to go talk to the coaches, so we don't really have too much insight.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was not able to go talk to the coaches. Usually that's my thing. I get to get close with the coaches and get an inside look of the players and what ones are the star players, and we definitely get to talk to the Cyclones players. So unfortunately, we were not able to do that due to the short prep time. But here is Kelsey Garcia with the first serve of the game.
And yes, Cyclones will get the first serve. Garcia with her serve. It's number 9. Back to number 9. That's Hogan with a great dig there. It's Manchego. Schloop having to hit that one over. That's number 4, their libero. Number 3, over to number 7. That's Garcia with a great dig there. That's Manchego. Over to Menegatti. Menegatti having to hit that one over. And a call will be on Greeley.
We are now 1 point ahead of Greeley right now, which is putting us in a pretty good advantage.
Garcia with the serve. That'll be number 4 of the libero of Greeley, hitting that one underneath the net. Here's Garcia. Garcia with her serve. That's number 9. To number 3. To 7 with trying to get the spike there. Hogan with the receive. That's Manchego going, and Hannenberg trying to get the dig there. Can't convert there. It'll be Greenlee's serve now.
That will be Greeley's first point of the match. Now the score is 2-1 with Cyclones in the lead.
That'll be number 7. Manchego. Over to Menegatti. Menegatti getting a kill there. Number 9. Number 9 having to hit that one over. That's Schloop. Garcia receiving that one. Kind of off hitting it there and sending that one out of bounds.
Yes, Garcia must have had her thumbs. When I used to play volleyball, they always said, point your thumbs in the directions that you wanted to go because that's where the ball's going at. And she could have just had her thumbs on the wrong side.
Must have. Here's number 3. Number 9. Number 9 with a great attack there. That's Olsen. She can't quite convert on that one. But here's Manchego, junior here at Pueblo West High School. She will be the first time she's serving this game. Here's Manchego over to number 7. To 3. To 14. Schloop setting up. Oh, never mind. Schloop pivoting that one over. That's 3. Over to number 9. Number 9 haven't hit that one over, and Garcia trying to get the dig there. Kind of a hard call whether or not that was going to remain inbounds or if that one was going to go out. But here will be number 8 of Lemley. Here's Hogan. Manchego. Over to Menegatti. Menegatti with a great attack there. Sherman will be checking in for Hannenberg there. Hogan will be serving. Hogan. That's number 9, Olsen. To 3. Back to Olsen. Olsen hitting that one over. That's Manchego. Sloop setting up to Sherman. Sherman kind of lobbing that one over. That's number 3. And that will be a call on Greeley. Hogan will begin serve. Another serve here. Hogan with her serve. That'll be received by number 4. Number 3. And Olsen and as well as Brooke were kind of fighting over who was going to hit. And that looks like number 16 checking in, and she's not on our roster.
We do actually know that, not who number 16 is, but that number 16 can be a JV player that is good enough to play at varsity level. So if there's a player gone, that JV player can step up to varsity and play.
Yes, and that she will. And I believe number 15 will be checking in. That's Stutz.
Michaela Stutz. I like that last name. And bonus, she's got the same first name, so I already like her.
There's Stutz with her serve. That's Hogan with a great take there. That's Manchego setting over to Sherman on the outside. And that will be a call on Greeley. Cyclones will get the free point there. There's Manicotti will be serving.
We do know that the Libero, which is number 6 on our team and number 4 on Greeley's side, Lyra Brooke. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. The Liberos take the best digs and are basically known as the best players. So that's what Taylor Hogan does is if there's a play, she takes the best dig, so that's what she goes for.
There's Olsen. Hogan trying to get to a dig there.
And just like I got done saying, that's exactly what she's saying.
Here's Olsen. Olsen with the serve. Hogan kind of hitting that at her shoulder. Kind of hitting that one. We'll sail that one out of bounds. Here's Olsen with the serve. Olsen. And a missed serve by her will go out of bounds.
We are now 1 point ahead, which is 8-7 with Cyclones in the lead.
Here's Sloop with the serve. Sloop. It's number 7. 15. Back to number 7. Number 7. Freely will be getting that point there. That'll be number 8 of Lemley checking back in. And here's number 4 of Brooke serving. Menegatti receiving. Manchego. Sherman going up. And that one would be called inbounds. Kind of a hard call by the ref there.
The coach had to have a little talk with the refs right there. Something about which one, so I couldn't quite catch on, but we still got that point.
Sherman with her serve. That's Olsen receiving. And that was kind of a trick play even towards me. That's 16. That's number 4 digging. That's Brooke. Manchego setting up to Shriver. Shriver will be hitting that one out of bounds after trying to get the kill there. And Sherman will be checking out. Hogan will be coming back in. And I guess a call by the refs called that one inbounds. Sherman will be getting another serve here. That's Olsen to number 15. That's 16 with a great attack there. Shriver and Hannenberg trying to block that one. Hogan will be coming back in for Sherman this time.
And number 14 on Greeley's side, Allie Wolf, will be checking in for Michaela Stutz.
Here's number 16, the JV player that we do not know of. 16 with her serve. That's Hogan receiving to Manchego, to Schloop, and that'll be Olsen to number 8. Back to Olsen. That's Hogan. Manchego sending up to Hannenberg. Hannenberg trying to get a great kill there. And the absolute pure excitement here in the gym, just unbelievable. And Shriver will be checking out. Garcia will be getting the serve. Garcia, second time she's serving in this game. Olsen to 16. Back to 14. 14 of Wolf. Manchego over to Menegatti. Menegatti coming up from the back to get that kill.
You know, I have to say, Nolan, out of all the volleyball games, this is the most intense but quick game point game we've seen. We have not seen both teams gain so many points in a matter of minutes, which is incredible, but I'm waiting to see how this turns out.
I am as well. Cyclones currently now in the lead, 13-10. And it will be an interesting game, and it's great to actually see someone who can challenge the Cyclones' absolute pure offense is just absolutely dominating this season, and hopefully they could go far in the playoffs. That'll be number 4. That'll be Olsen hitting that one over. That's Hogan. Hannenberg. Hogan having to hit that one over. That's number 4, the libero. 3. That's to Olsen. Hogan bouncing that one off the wall into the stands. Number 7 will be getting her serve.
And number 7 is, I'm sorry if I pronounce his name wrong. I'm sorry, I can't say it.
I can't either.
I don't know how to say it.
We are currently getting our producers' insight on how you pronounce his name. It is very odd, but Manchego will begin to serve here. Manchego with a great serve there.
I'm going to go with an Italian name, and I'm going to say Bonginor. I'm sorry.
And we're back after that short, quick break. Timeout for Greeley. Trying to see if they could slow down this Cyclones offense, but Manchego will begin to serve here.
I believe that number 7 is Bongiorno.
There's Olsen getting the tip over. That's Menegatti with great save there. That's number 3. It's number 16. That one will go out of bounds. Garcia actually tucking in, making sure she did not touch that ball at all. And here will be Manchego with another serve. Second time in this set, actually. Manchego to number 7. That's number 16 of the JV player, and Menegatti hitting that one over Hogan as she comes in trying to get the dig there. Kind of a little bit of miscommunications on the Cyclones defense there. And that will be number 8 of Lemley will be serving. And that's Schloop hitting that one way up into the rafters. Manchego, and that's too many hits. Cyclones are going to have to take a call there.
Yes, and you may not hit it after 3 times. If you hit it for a 4th time while you're on the same play, it is automatically the other team's point.
Here's Hogan. Manchego over to Hannenberg. And that will be number 8 of Lemley trying to get the dig there. And Brooke will be coming back in for Lemley. Hogan will be serving. And Sherman has come in for Hannenberg. Surprising to see a Garcia out there so long. They usually only use it for her serves. There's Hogan to Brooke. Over to number 3, and that will be 16. This Manchego to sloop him and lobbing that one over. That's 16. Kind of a panic on their side. Number 7 hitting that one over. That's Sherman. Sherman with a spectacular kill there.
That was a very well played point. Definitely nobody was in the back corner to get to the ball fast enough, which is unfortunate. But right now the score is 18-13.
Here's Hogan with her serve. Number 7 to 3. To Olsen hitting that one over, and a great kill there. Kind of hit the ref after that bounce.
Yes, he kind of didn't want to look up until he knew that ball was out of his face.
Heck yeah, I have been on the other end of some of these girls' spikes and kills, and it's just terrifying.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm not willing to.
Get my face plastered into a ball. There's Manchego setting up to Manicotti. Manchego with a save there. Sherman hitting that one over. And that will be too many hits on the Cyclones.
And right now you see 4 soccer players that just came in from making their wins. And the student section was cheering them on because they are now going to the second round of playoffs.
And a great dig there by number 7. There's Olsen hitting that one over. That's Garcia. Manchego over to Sherman, and Sherman with a great kill there.
Number 7, Kennedy Shriver, is checking in while Kelsey Garcia, number 10, checks out.
Here's Manicotti with her serve. That'll be number 7. Number 15, and that'll be 16, the JV player. 15 of Wolf, and the JV player hitting that one over. That's the Manchego. To Shriver hitting that one over. That'll be Brooke. Over to Olsen, and a great block by Sherman there. Olsen trying to set that one up for number 16, and a great play by her. Manicotti couldn't get the dig there.
You know, Nolan, one thing I have noticed with this coach for the Greeley side, I believe that she has played volleyball. She definitely knows her game, and she knows how to coach, and she encourages her players very well. And that's one thing you don't see with a lot of coaches is that the coaches just aren't – some coaches aren't talkative while the players play, and this coach definitely is in there talking to him, giving him advice, all that. So that's one thing I definitely like about this coach.
There's Manicotti. Manchego setting up over to Schloop. Kind of a trick play there. There's Brooke. There's Wolf. Over to Olsen. Olsen hitting that one out of bounds.
Here's Brittany Schloop with the serve.
There's Brooke to Wolf. That's number 13 of Lewis hitting that one over.
Taylor Hogan kind of just looked at that ball. I kind of repeated my words twice there. She looked at that ball and knew that there was no way of getting that ball back up.
And here's Brooke with the serve. There's Manicotti. Manchego. To Schlup having to hit that one over. That's Olsen. To Wolf. That's 16, the JV player coming out of nowhere. And that will be a fingertip by one of the Cyclones. And here will be Brooke with the serve. Hogan hitting that one out of bounds. Shriver trying to save that one. Almost ran over her team's bench.
Taylor Hogan is just not having the night tonight. She's never played games like this where she doesn't make it. And this is, I believe, her third time that it goes out into the stands, which is not good for the Cyclones, but now we are scored 20-20.
Brooke with a serve from Greeley. That'll be Hogan. Manchego. Just setting up Shriver on the outside. That's Olsen. Wolf. And that's the JV player trying to tap that one over. Doesn't quite get it. And it will be Sherman serving. Sherman. That's Olsen with the dig there. Wolf to the substitute JV player. That's Manchego. To Menegatti. Menegatti sailing that one way out of bounds. And number 16 of the JV player, who is a substitute and will be playing in this varsity game. Her serve. That's Hogan with the dig. Manchego setting up Hannenberg, and that one will be out of bounds. Here's number 16 again. Number 16, Hogan. Hogan hitting that one over. That'll be number 16, Brooke. And number 14 of Wolf couldn't convert over there. So, Michaela, you know, we usually see the Cyclones absolutely dominating in the usually in these games, but it's surprising their spike attempts aren't really on, I wouldn't say on, well, yeah, let's say on par of what they usually are. Do you think that something's going on with them?
I think that they're stressing with regionals coming up and state coming up. I personally think that they're stressing about it and want to try and do their best, but they're getting in over their head and just don't want to disappoint everybody. But I think that they're just kind of getting antsy and not focusing on the ball.
Here's number 7 of Greeley with their serve. That's Hogan. That's Schloop. Over to Menegatti. Menegatti trying to hit that one over. Kind of mishits that one. And Audeby will be coming in for Schloop. And here's number 7 of Greeley. Greeley with her serve. That's Hogan. Manchego over to Menegatti on the outside. And a great save there. That's Olsen. Olsen trying to get the kill there. That's Hogan and Garcia trying to get the dig there. And first set will go to Greeley. And we will take a short break.
Unfortunately, we lost that first set 25-22. And so we're going to go into the second set, hoping that we can make a comeback. You have to win 2 sets out of 3. So hopefully that works. And we'll come back and make a win for the team. Oh my God.
And excuse me for a couple minutes, we will lose camera. We are currently changing out batteries to the actual power cord. We had just
coach is talking to Kelsey Garcia a little bit. That's one thing that the coaches will do is give a little bit of advice to the players, and then they'll hopefully put a little bit of memory into a little bit of game into the players' minds.
So now we are back, and of course I am Nolan Simmons.
With Michaela Thomas.
And I am currently breaking my chair, and I'm scaring the crap out of myself. And Michaela is getting such a funny arouse out of it.
I am, because for the last, I don't know how many games, I've sat in that chair. So
Yeah,
today I feel very proud that I don't have to sit in that chair, and I don't have to fear every time I move that it's going to collapse underneath me. So welcome to my life, Nolan.
I'm going to tell you a secret.
Nobody cares.
I test the chairs before you get up here, and I make sure I get the good one. But today I didn't have the chance. So
Very fun.
yeah, it is overly funny, and Cyclones will get the first point there. Here's Manchego to Olsen. That'll be 15 of Stuttis. That'll be Greeley with the point there. I believe that was number 13 of Lewis. Olsen with her serve here. Olsen with her serve. That's Hogan. Manchego. Over to Menegatti. Menegatti trying to get a kill there. And a great aggressive play by the Cyclones, but amazing defense by the Greeley. Here's Olsen with her serve. Olsen. Hogan. Manchego. Over to Menegatti running up there to just tap it over. That's 15 of Stuttis. That's Olsen lobbing that one over. That's Manchego and Garcia running into each other. Excuse me, Schloop and Manchego running into each other, but Menegatti will be coming in towards the front and getting the point for her team, and that's Sherman checking in for Handenburg there. Here's Hogan with her serve. First time in this set. That'll be number 7. 15 of Stuttis. And they call that one inbounds. Kind of a hard call by the ref there.
We have Greeley now serving. The Libro.
Brooke.
Yes. Brooke just made that serve, and Taylor took that dig, and now Schloop.
And here's number 15. That'll be going to 16. 16 with the spike there.
I'm sorry, Nolan. I kind of took your position right there.
You did a little bit, and it was kind of interesting to hear you do that since I really haven't heard you do play-by-play before.
Yeah, and I'll never do it again.
Hey, you never know. You'll take over my job after I leave.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna be a producer.
That sure. Here's Brooke with her serve. That's Manchego's, and that's Schloop hitting that one over, and that Olsen trying to get a dig there. Number 7 hitting that one over. That's Hogan receiving. That's Manchego sending up to Sherman, and that one will be and kind of a hard call. And that will give it to the Cyclones. Kind of touched one of the Greeley's arms there and went out of bounds after that.
And that was a weird play because it seemed to be that it touched the ground before the next player got it on the Greeley side. So that should have been a point before that. But unfortunately, It wasn't. Now that goes to the 5th point for Greeley.
And, you know, the Cyclones, they're just not on the game tonight. And I can see that in them. And that they're just kind of not really on their game tonight. And something's kind of off. But here's number 16 with her serve. That's Menegatti receiving. Manchenko setting up to Schloop on the outside. There's Menegatti again. Manchenko setting up to Sherman. Sherman getting the point there for her team. And it'll be Schloop. Schloop with her serve. That'll be number 3. Over to number 7, Menegatti. To Manchenko. Over to Shriver. That'll be number 3. To Brooke. That'll be number 7. Gets denied there. There's Schloop with their serve. Kind of gets a missed serve there. Here's number 7 with her serve. And the refs have to discuss something that happened after the serve by number 7. Automatically gave the Cyclones a free point, and I don't understand what happened there.
I didn't understand that either. But Cyclones got a free point, and she gets to reserve.
There's number 7 with her serve again. Menegatti to Manchenko. Just Schloop having to hit that one over. That's number 4. Brooke coming up. Hogan. Manchenko over to Shriver. And Shriver hitting that one out of bounds.
This is one tough game. Greeley's in the lead with 7, and we are at 5 in the second set.
Another serve by number 7. There's Hogan. And no one's there to help her convert to hopefully get them to a point. Number 7 with her, I believe this is her 4th serve in this set. Here's Menegatti. So Manchenko lobbing that one over to get that free point. Great play by her. And it'll be Sherman with her serve. Sherman with her serve. And that'll be a kill by Olsen there. That'll be number 8 of Lemley will be getting his serve here. Lemley with her serve. That'll be Schloop. Manchenko. Over to Emery. And I didn't see her come in. Of course, our freshman, Reagan Emery, did check in for a short time. And Garcia will be coming back in for her. And she came in and got a point for her team. I say that's a great effort by her. Here's Garcia. To Brooke. To Degani. And Hogan and Menegatti, I believe that Hogan actually was the one who hit it up in the rafters, was kind of looking for her teammate to receive that. And number 15 of Studis. Studis with her serve. Manchenko over to Hannenberg. Hannenberg trying to get the kill there. That's Manchenko having it set up over to Menegatti once more. And that will be a point after the block by Greeley. Will sail out of bounds. And here will be Manchego with another serve. I believe her second time in this set. Bid number 7. Over to Studis, over to Olsen. Olsen with a great kill there and a block by the Cyclones.
Yeah, just unfortunately she wasn't she was a little bit short of that net and wasn't able to get it over.
Manchego with another serve here. To number 7. To Studis. To 16 and a block by Handenberg and Schloop there. Olsen and Garcia couldn't get the dig there. Kind of did a little bit of a back somersault there.
I think that was forward. Did she go back?
Yeah, she went back. Are you just not paying attention to the game?
No, I am, but I
don't-
have to be facing that way to understand it. Oh, she did go back. Just kidding.
Yeah, just think about it for a second. There's Manchego over to Schloop. Schloop hitting that one over. That's number 4, Brooke hitting that one. Studis to number 7. That's Hogan. And that one will be out of bounds. Hitting the top of the net. Outside of the red and white pylons at the top of the net. Olsen with another serve. Hogan to Manchego. Over to Schloop. Schloop lobbing that one over. That's Studis to Brooke to number 7. And that one will be out of bounds. Cyclones point. And Sherman will be checking in for Handenberg. And Hogan will be serving for, I believe, her 3rd time just in this set. Hogan. That'll be Brooke to Studis to Olsen to Sherman to Manchego. Over to Schloop. Schloop barely hitting that one in bounds.
We are almost ahead of them. We are now 11 and 12 with Greeley in the lead. And here comes Taylor with another serve for her team.
Hogan, of course, with her serve. Olsen to Studis to number 7. And that one will be out of bounds. Cyclones making a small comeback here, actually tying them up. Hogan with another serve. Hogan. Hogan. To Brooke. To Studis to number 16. Manchego with the block there. And I believe number 16 is looking for a call on the Cyclones there. She doesn't get it, and it will be Cyclones ball once more. And that'll be Hogan with another serve, and that one will go out of bounds.
That was an unusual thing. What we've seen for the first time is that actually the parents start cheering on the Cyclone team and not the student section. So that was something different for this game.
There's Brooke. Manchego. Over to Sherman. There's Menegatti hitting that one back over after the dig by Studis.
We are now 1 point ahead with 14-13. And here comes Reagan Emery, our freshman, number 13, checks in for Kelsey Garcia. Here's Menegatti with the serve.
There's Studis, and that's number 16 hitting that one over, and that'll be call on the Cyclones, and will be release point. Here's number 16 with her serve. And Wolf will be checking in for Studis. Her serve. Hogan. Manchego. Over to Schloop. Olsen to number 16. And that'll be Hogan. So Emery. Emery checked in at some point. I did not see her. That'll be Brooke. That'll be Menegatti. Manchego setting up to Sherman.
The crowd is definitely wild tonight. That gives us a point, and now we are 15-14. And here comes Brittany Schlup with the serve. She serves it over. Number 5 sends it over to number 3. 14 sends it over, and point.
That'll be Wolf attempting to send that one over. Michaela's still trying to steal my job over here as I'm looking at my phone for like half a second.
It's okay. I did it better than you anyways.
Really? So you would like to talk to Whit about changing our positions? No, we can do this. I'm down to be color. I mean, it gives me more relaxation time, and it gives me a little less to do.
You couldn't handle the responsibilities.
Really, writing down,
asking questions. It's all right. I'll stick with my color anyways.
Are you sure? Do you want to change, Michaela?
Positive. No, stop asking.
Okay. Well, we're going to take a short break. At least I am for these last 30 seconds. And we are back. It'll be Schlup with her serve. And that'll be number 7 with trying to get the kill there. Number 7, that's Hogan. Manchego setting up over to Reagan Emery. That'll be Olsen. Cyclones getting a point there, and absolute just pure cheering in the stadium or in the gymnasium. That's the proper term for it.
The gym.
The gymnasium. Schlup with her serve.
The
Olsen.
gym.
Dagani over to Olsen. Schlup. Manchego send up to Sherman. Sherman on fire right now. That'll be Schlup with her serve to number 3. There's Dagani, and that will be a call on Greeley and number 16. Even though she's an alternate from JV, she's just absolutely constantly in this game right now. Schlup with another serve to number 16, back to 7. And that'll be Schlup trying to get the dig there, kind of mishits that, kind of just punches that one away from her. And here will be number 7. This is Hogan. Manchego. That'll be number 8 of trying to hit that one over, and that one will go out of bounds. And Michaela, I think this will be another long game. Here's number 7 with her serve. That's Hogan. Over to Manchego. To Menegatti. That's number 7. To number 6. Over to 4, I believe that was. Or 14, excuse me. That's 16. Over to Olsen. Menegatti kind of punching that one. Almost made it over the net.
One thing I have noticed with the Greeley team, number 9, Olsen, she has quite a jump.
That's number 7 with her serve. That's Hogan. Manchego setting up her to Emery. And a great attempt by number 7 to try and get the dig. And Reagan Emery, freshman here at Pueblo West Cyclones. We always have constantly talk about her during these games, and it's just so impressive, constantly impressive to see that a freshman can play on a varsity level. And that's Olsen coming in with a great kill there. And Sherman will be checking out, and Hogan will be coming back in. That'll be Lemley to Hogan. That's Manchego with a great block there. And Garcia will be checking back in for Emery.
in recent games, I was able to talk to the players, and one of the questions I asked Reagan was, do you fit in well with the varsity considering you're a freshman? And she said the girls are absolutely amazing to her. And right there, that proves with Kelsey Garcia coming in, and she got all excited when Reagan came in and made all those points for the team.
Hannenberg getting the point there. That'll be a timeout.
Here's Kelsey Garcia with the serve. She serves it over. Number 4 gets it, hands it over to number 16, and number 9 gets it over the net and
Number 9 being Olsen.
making it out.
So you're just always,
which is no point.
You're just already taking over my job, and I'm already filling in like I'm supposed
sorry.
to. You're just taking my job.
I am sorry, Nolan.
Trying to steal my roster too. Knock it off.
Maybe if you pay attention a
That's
little bit more,
Studis.
you won't have this.
That'll be Hogan, Manchego. Over to Menegatti on the outside, and Menegatti, that one will call inbound. Here's Manchego with the serve. Manchego to Brooke. To Olsen, trying to get the kill there, and a great block by Hannenberg and Schlup. And this will be set point here for the Cyclones. We'll possibly win this second set here unless Greeley can make a pretty great comeback.
This is putting a lot of pressure on Bree right now.
Manchego. And that one will sail out of bounds. Olsen with a great save, and that one will hit just inside of the court. And in between sets, I will take a short break.
We are going now into the third set. Both teams have won one set, and this next set will be determining who wins the match.
And of course, welcome back to the third set of this volleyball game. And of course, I'm Nolan Simmons.
With Michaela Thomas.
And Garcia will be getting the first serve in this set. That'll be number 7 right there. That'll be Sloop with the great take. Manchego. Over to Menegatti. Menegatti trying to get this kill there. That's number 7. Over to Olsen. That one will be out of bounds. And Coach King with the fast hands to make sure that ball doesn't sail way too far out of bounds. Knock it off with the fingers. And Cyclones can't convert there. That'll be number 7 with her serve. Number 7, that's Hogan. Manchego. Over to Menegatti. That's number 7. It's a 16. To Olsen. Olsen with a powerful hit, but that one sails way too far out of bounds. That'll be Olsen. It's a 16. It's a 14 of Wolf. That'll be Manchego. And that'll be Menegatti, or excuse me, Shriver trying to hit that one over. And a great block by Hannenberg there. Over to Olsen. Menegatti. Manchego setting up Hannenberg. Hannenberg with the point there.
That will be a point for the Cyclones. Now we are 3-1 with Cyclones in the lead.
Here's Manchego. First time in this set that she will be serving. And Manchego with this kind of a missed serve there.
That is one thing you know about Manchego is actually any of the team players, as a matter of fact, if they cause a loss of point, they tap their chest and they make everybody know that it was their fault. And that's one thing that's great about their personalities is to step up and to prove to everybody that they did it wrong.
And Cyclones can't convert there, and it will be Greeley's ball, and I believe this will be number 8 of Lemley serving. Hogan to Manchego. Over to Menegatti on the outside. And a great kill by her. Hogan will be served.
Now let's just hope that after this little break, Hogan's head is back in the game and wins like she always does.
Here's Hogan. Hogan with her serve. That's Olsen. To number 16. Over to Olsen. That'll be Manchego. Sloop setting up to Sherman. It's kind of an awkward combination there. That's Brooke. To number 7. Garcia with the receive. That's Hogan. Garcia hitting that one over to save it. An incredible play by the Cyclones.
That was definitely a great serve by Garcia. Save, not serve. Sorry, excuse me. We are now tied 4-4 with number 14, Wolf, with the serve.
That's Studis.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Yes, that was 15 Studis with the serve.
Studis over to 16. That's Manchego. Sloop hitting that one over. Studis over to Olsen. Now, no one's there to convert on the Cyclones defense. Here's Studis. Studis with her serve. That'll be Hogan. Manchego setting up to Shriver on the outside, or excuse me, that's Sherman. Studis to 16. And Sherman trying to get the dig there, doesn't quite get a hand underneath it. And here is Studis once more for another serve. Hogan. Manchego. Over to Sloop. And that one, either way, would have been Cyclones point after the tip ball by Greeley's defense, and that one still landed in bounds. And it would be Menegatti for the serve. That'll be Menegatti to Brooke, to Studis, to 16. That's Menegatti. Chego setting up over to Emery on the outside. And Emery with a great kill there. Here's Menegatti. And that one remains inbound. Kind of an off call by Brooke there of Lemley. That'll be number 7. Over to Olsen. That one will be going out of bounds. Menegatti with another serve here. Menegatti to Brooke, to Studis, over to Olsen. Olsen hitting that one out of bounds.
Like I previously said, number 9, Olsen, she has a very high jump, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but lately she's not able to get it inbounds, which stinks because she's a very good player everywhere else.
Here's Menegatti. Back after the timeout. Menegatti will be sending that one out of bounds. Here's Olsen. Chego. And Hogan with the trying to save it there. Hey, Michaela, I would appreciate it if you quit messing with me.
I'm not. I just figured out this chair spins in a full 360, which, unlike your broken chair, does not.
You mean your broken chair? Because that's usually my chair.
Nope, I'm sitting in it tonight, so I officially, temporarily own it for tonight.
Okay, we'll wait until next broadcast what chair you sit in. I'll make sure you sit in the low one to where you can't see anything. I'll go hide the other stool.
Well, that is a point for Cyclones, which now is 10-8, and we're in the third set. Here's Brittany Schloop with the serve.
There's Schloop with the serve. That's Studis,
Nolan,
number 7.
did you
Well, you
not
keep
realize-
trying to, no, you keep trying to steal my job, so I'm going to do my job normally. Quit trying to steal it.
I have no words for you.
Exactly. Shh. What attitude? Nothing. No attitude is here. Here's Brooke with the serve. Hogan. Chego. Over to Emery. Emery with a great kill there. Here is Sherman with her serve. Sherman. To Brooke. To Studis. To number 7. Hitting that one out of bounds. Sherman with another serve. There's Brooke. To number 7. There's Sherman. To Chego over to Emery on the outside. That's Olsen. To Studis. To number 16. That's Sherman. Garcia with a great dig. And a call on the Cyclones. We'll give Greeley the point.
Here comes in Taylor Hogan, and she checks in while Olivia Sherman, number 5, checks out.
Here is number 16, Hogan. Over to Manchego. To Schloop having to hit that one over. There's Brooke. Number 16, setting up number 7 on the outside, and that one will be out of bounds. And Garcia will be checking in for Emery. Here is Garcia with another serve. Garcia with her serve. That's Olsen to number 16, over to number 8. There's Menegatti to Manchego, to Hannenberg. Brooke to number 16, to number 14 of Wolf, and that one will go out of bounds. Cyclones point. And number 5 will be checking in of Enders. There's Garcia to Olsen, to number 16, to number 7. And a great block by number 8 of Lemley.
Nolan, I'm just looking at the wall and looking at the bleachers. Why I thought of this, I don't know, but I was looking at the amazing support system that the Greeley players have. But the line in the wall is not center with the center of the court. Like, if you look at it, there's that little cord that goes down the wall, and it's not even with the bleachers. Sorry, that's an OCD moment. Here's number 7 with the serve.
Is it messing with your mind, Michaela?
Yes.
There's Menegatti. There's Brooke to number 16, to Olsen. Olsen with the point there. Here's number 7 with her serve. Here's number 7, Garcia. To Manchego. Over to Menegatti. That's number 16, sailed that one out of bounds. Here's Manchego. Here's Manchego with her serve. That's Olsen to number 16. That's Manchego. Great dig. Schloop hitting that one over. Brooke, and that one will be too many. Or, excuse me, that was not too many hits. That's Manchego over to Hannenberg. Hannenberg take that one away anyways.
Point for the Cyclones, which now puts Cyclones still in the lead, but 16-13.
You know, this game took a lot longer than I thought it would. Here's Manchego. Manchego with a serve. And that one will remain inbounds. Lucky Manchego. That one was a little hard on her end. Here's Manchego. Manchego with the serve. And kind of a missed serve by her. Here's number 8, Menegatti. Over to Hannenberg. After it was set up by Manchego. Hannenberg with the kill there. That's Sherman checking in currently. Hogan having to tie her shoe right before her serve. Hogan with her serve. Hogan. Olsen to 16. Over to number 8. Or excuse me, number 5 of Enders. Hogan with another serve. And a timeout will be called here by Greeley. And I will take a short break.
right now the points for in this third set is 19-14 with Cyclones in the lead. We are back, and Taylor Hogan is with the serve.
Here's Hogan with her serve. Olsen to number 16. Back to Olsen. That's Pacheco. Over to Schloop. Megati on the outside. Olsen to number 16. To Enders. Garcia trying to get a dig there. And Studis will be checking in for Enders. Studis will be serving. Studis. Hogan. Olsen. Sloop trying to get the dig off of that. Here's Studis. Studis with her serve. Hogan. Pacheco setting up Sherman. And call on Greeley either way will get the Cyclones point. Here's Menegatti with her serve. Menegatti. Olsen to Studis. Back to Olsen. And Emery and Sherman trying to get the block there. And here's Olsen with her serve. Menegatti to Schloop. To Emery. Olsen to Studis. To number 16. Blocked by Emery. Great dig by Schloop there. Manchego hitting that one over. Olsen to Studis. To 16. Great dig by Hogan hitting that one over. Hogan again. Manchego. And an intense play by both teams. There's Emery. Manchego setting up to Sherman. And that one is just way too high.
That was a very intense couple plays right there. Sherman went to jump for it and just missed it just by a little.
There's Schloop to Manchego. Over to Hogan. That one will be out of bounds. Timeout called, and of course I will take another break. And we are back, and here's Olsen. And no call by the ref that everyone was ready. Olsen to Menegatti to Manchego. Over to Schloop. Schloop lobbing that one over. That's Brooke to Studis, number 16. That's Schloop. Over to Manchego, over to Emery on the outside, and that one will go out of bounds after the tip by Greeley. And here's Schloop. Sloop with the serve. There's Olsen to Studis to Lewis, and that'll be Hogan to Manchego, having to hit that one over. That's Brooke to Studis to number 16, Menegatti to Sloop to Studis to Brooke, over to Lewis. That's Sherman. Over to Emery on the outside. That's Brooke, number 16. Number 7 hitting that one over, and a block by Sherman. Number 16 setting up to number 7. Partial block by the Cyclones. That's Manchego setting up Emery again. And a great play by Reagan Emery there. And here is Sloop with the serve. It's number 7. Studis to Olsen. Menegatti with the receive. That's Sloop. Over to Emery, having to hit that one out. That's Brooke. Studis to number 7. Emery to Manchego. Manchego lobbing that one over. That's Brooke. There's Studis to number 16. And that one will barely be in bounds.
This is becoming a very close set, 22-20, and we have Cyclones have won one set, and Greeley has won one set too. So this all depends right now.
Here's Brooke with her serve. Hogan to Manchego. Manchego lobbing that one over to get the 3-point.
The score now is 23-20.
Greeley was not expecting that at all, and Hannenberg will be checking in for Hogan while Sherman serves. Sherman, Olsen to Studis to number 7, and a great block by Manchego and Hannenberg there. That's Brooke. There's Sloop, Manchego, over to Emery on the outside. There's number 7 to Studis to number 7. So there's Sloop with a dig. That's Menegatti hitting that one over. Studis to number 16. There's Menegatti. Just Emery back to Menegatti hitting that one over. There's Brooke to Studis to number 7. There's Manchego and Hannenberg blocking that one. That's Brooke to Olsen. Sherman to Emery to Sloop. Kind of a scramble there. Brooke hitting that one up into the rafters. Number 7 hitting that one. Back over to 16 hitting that one over. That's Sloop to Manchego to Emery. And that's Olsen blocking that one. Studis, number 16. Emery hitting that one back over. There's Sloop. Manchego over to Hannenberg. Number 7 hitting that one up. There's Hannenberg. You know, Michaela, I'm so glad I'm not sick anymore because I would not have been able to do all that.
That was very intense. This is the 24-20 last point. This is match point. Hopefully Cyclones will be able to take this on.
This is set point here. Sherman will be serving. Here we go with Sherman. Sherman with the serve. That'll be Brooke. Studis to number 7. That one will barely land inbounds. Will give Greeley the point.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. I'm sorry. I went into that sentence way too confident and I didn't know what I was going to say after that. Here comes the serve.
There's Manchego. Over to Emery. Emery with the kill there. And a quick save attempt by Greeley.
And we won 25-21.
And it's okay for that to happen. And I will take a short break during the intermission of between the sets.
Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't win. Yes, we did.
And welcome back. And Michaela Thomas is currently MIA, and of course I'm Nolan Simmons. But just between us, I switched the chairs to where I have the good one and non-broken one, and she doesn't know it yet. But it'll be entertaining to see her sit down. But Greeley will begin the first serve here. It'll be number 15 of Studis. And here comes Michaela Thomas now. And Studis will be serving. Studis with her serve. That'll be Hogan. To Manchego. Oh, Medigatti. There's Studis. There's Hogan. Hannenberg. And a dig attempt by Studis there will give the Cyclones a point.
I see you switched chairs while I was not in here, Nolan.
Oh, yeah, I already told people at home. It was quite entertaining. I mean, Haley even assisted me with the moving of the chairs.
I appreciate it.
Here's Manchego with her serve. Brooke, Studis to number 16. And that one sails out of bounds. Here's Manchego. Manchego with her serve. Olsen, Studis, over to 16. That'll be out of bounds. And I don't understand the call there, but Greeley got the point.
Now it is 2-1 with Cyclones in the lead.
And that will be that'll be Greeley's point, served by Olsen. Her serve, and barely lobs over the net. Sloop trying to save that one. Olsen with her serve. There's Sloop, over to Sloop. And that's Studis. Pass to Manchego. Sloop. And a great dig by there. There's Hannenberg, Olsen. To number 7. And Garcia can't get the dig there. Here's Olsen. Olsen with the serve. Thank you to my producer, Haley, who filled up my water bottle. That'll be a point, Cyclones. Hannenberg will be checking out. Hogan will be coming in. There's Studis. Sorry, I was taking a drink of water. There's Sloop. Over to Studis. To Brooke. To 16. And that's Manchego and Sherman.
That is a point for the Cyclones side. 4-4 is now the score.
Here's Hogan. Olsen. Studis back to Olsen. Garcia with the receive on that. That's Manchego. Send up to Sloop. Sloop barely lobbing that one over. That's 16. That's Studis. And that's Sloop and that one over. That one will sail way out of bounds.
Point for the Cyclones. 5-4 is now the score.
Are you just having fun with saying that?
Yeah, that rhymes, guys. 5-4 is now the score. I'm sorry. It's been a very long day, and I've had 4 energy drinks.
You're telling me. I did all 3 of the events that went on here at Pueblo West High School.
Good for you.
Yeah, it is good for me.
I ate 2 dinners. Actually, just kidding.
I had the one and
I
some
had 2
nachos.
lunches. Oh, no, I had Noodles and Company for lunch, and then I had their soup for a pre-dinner, and then I had another soup that Mr. Whittington made, which was, by the way, very, very good.
It was bomb. Complete bomb. And I put it on my Snapchat.
Anyways, back to the game. Did you really?
Yeah, I did. I put Mr. Wick coming in clutch, and I put it on my Snapchat. I'm not even joking. And there's Brooke Manicotti.
Oh.
And a kill there by number 8 of Lemley. Yeah, I announced it basically to the entire class. Like, I'm totally putting this on my Snapchat.
I didn't know that.
Well, you were too busy crawling up your boyfriend's butt, so.
Nolan, I was not.
All right, off the topic here. Here's Manicotti with her serve.
Thanks, Nolan. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. There's Brooke. There's Studis. Over to number 7, to Manicotti. Here's number 16 with her serve. Manicotti. To Manchego. Over to Schloop. 16. Over to Brooke. Back to number 7. To Manicotti. Manchego sending up to Sherman. Sherman with an attack there. Here's Schloop. Brooke. Over to number 7. And a block by the Cyclones will say out of bounds. We'll give Greeley the points. Number 7 with her serve. Number 7. Hogan. To Manchego. Over to Shriver. Shriver barely lobbing that one over. 7 trying to get the dig there. Enders couldn't quite help her out there. It'll be Sherman. Sherman with her serve. To number 16. And Shriver and Hannenberg make sure that one stayed over. And number 12 of Red will be checking in. First time we've seen her tonight for Greeley. Her serve. That'll be Schloop with the dig there. And coming off of that, that will be Olsen finishing that one off. That'll be a timeout called, and we will take a short break.
Score is 8-11 with Greeley in the lead.
And we are back, and I would like to apologize to both Michaela and the audience about the comment I had made about Michaela and her good friend. And I would like to apologize if anybody did get offended by that. And here's Hogan. Manchego over to Hannenberg. To 16. Lewis hitting that one over. That's Menegatti over to Hannenberg. Here's Red. Menegatti, Manchego, over to Shriver. Shriver will be sailing that one out of bounds. Actually, they called that one in, I believe. No, they called that one out. Here's Red again with her serve. Red with her serve, Hogan to Schloop, to Menegatti, number 16, over to Red. To 7, haven't hit that one over. That's Slope. And that's Hannenberg trying to get the kill there, and off the block of Greeley will go out of bounds. And Garcia will be checking in, and Emery will be sitting out. There's Garcia, number 7. To number 16, that'll be Ender. And they'll call that one inbounds. Number 15 of Studis will be checking in and serving. Studis to Hogan, to Manchego, to Menegatti, to Studis, to Brook, to Olsen, to Garcia, and can't convert on that one. There's Studis, Hogan, to Garcia, to Menegatti, to number 7, to Studis, to number 16, trying to get the kill there. That's Menegatti, to Schloop, back over to Menegatti. Menegatti with the miss hit there.
Here's number 15 with the serve for Greeley.
Number 15 being Studis. That'll be Garcia. Olsen receiving that. That'll be Menegatti. Manchego lobbing that one over. That'll be Brook. Studis over to Olsen. Schloop over to Hannenberg. After the setup by Manchego.
That was a point for the Cyclones, and the score is now 16-10 with Greeley in the lead.
There's Manchego. Studis. To number 16, Hogan receiving. That'll be Menegatti. Studis. To Olsen. To number 13, to Lewis. To number 16, Schloop. Manchego. Over to Menegatti. Menegatti hitting that one over. That's Studis. That's Brook. Olsen. Off of the block will go out of bounds. So, Michaela, the Cyclones being down by 7 right now, do you think that maybe they can change a couple things to hopefully get them back into the game?
I believe that they can make a comeback from this, and I believe that they're able to do it. I know that they have the momentum and willingness to do just that. So I think that they can come back and win this.
Here's Hogan with her serve off at the point, last point from the Cyclones. Hogan. And that one will be an ace serve by her. Here's Hogan. Olsen to Studis to number 16. And a great dig by Rumpf there. Menegatti trying to convert off of that. There's Brooke. Over to Garcia. Garcia hitting that one way over. Here's Garcia. Over to Menegatti. Olsen. Studis. To number 8. Number 8 of being Lemley. And Emery will be checking in for Garcia as Menegatti will be getting her serve. Menegatti. Olsen. To Studis. To number 7. Emery. To Hogan. Manchego hitting that one over. To number 16. To Studis. Back to 16. That one will be out of bounds. And Cyclones kind of making a run here, gaining 4 points on Greeley. There's Menegatti. Over to Brooke, to Studis, to number 7. That'll be Manchego, back to Manchego. Olsen, Studis. That'll be out of bounds. So, Michaela, I think your prediction might be a little bit right that they could come back and actually take this set.
The last few volleyball games that we have broadcast, they give it their all. I think at the beginning of this game, both teams were kind of just going at it all force, and I think that they kind of both lost a little bit of energy that they need to keep. But I definitely believe that taking that little bit of break throughout the game, now they're coming back harder and trying to beat Greeley and trying to show them that they want to win this.
We'll be back. We are back in the fourth set, actually. And Menegatti with another serve here. Menegatti, Olsen. And that'll be Lemley hitting that one over. That'll be Manchego over to Embry. Embry will be gaining the point for the Cyclones here. Menegatti with another serve here. Menegatti to Studis, to number 7, a block by the Cyclones. And that'll be too many hits on the Greeley side. And here's Menegatti with another serve. Menegatti. And great serve by her. Olsen couldn't quite get the dig on that one. Menegatti making an absolutely amazing run to tie the score back up to 18. There's Studis to number 7. Manchego is there. Rumpf back to Manchego. Studis. 16. Manchego to Rumpf to Emery. That's Studis to number 7. And that will be too many hits. And Cyclones will take the lead here.
Yes, they are now taking the lead with 19 to 18.
Menegatti, Olsen, Studis, Hogan, to Manchego, over to Sherman. Sherman with an amazing kill there. Absolutely powerful. And a timeout by Greeley after a 9-point run for the Cyclones. here will be Menegatti with another serve. That will go with Brooke. Over to number 7, Sherman. To Manchego. Back to Sherman. And that will be too many hit call on the Cyclones. Will be Greeley's point. And, of course, another nail-biter here in the 4th set. Anders will be checking in. And as well as number 16.
Brittany Schlup checks in while Chase Rump goes out.
It's good to see Chase Rump out there. She doesn't get too much playing time quite often. That's Hogan. Manchego over to Sherman, number 16. To Brooke, that's Olsen, nailing that one way out of bounds. And here will be Schlup. Schlup with the serve. There's Brooke. To number 16. Back to 7. That'll be Schlup. To Menegatti. Schlup hitting that one, denying Menegatti to get the hit to set up her team for the score. And it'll be number 7 with her serve here. Number 7, Menegatti to Sherman. And an impressive point by Sherman. And Hannenberg will be checking in. Hogan will be going out. And Sherman will be serving. That'll be Sherman's serve. Number 16. Over to Olsen. To Schlup. Menegatti. Or excuse me, that was Manchego. Back to Schlup. To number 16. To Enders. Menegatti. Manchego setting up to Hannenberg. And that'll be 3 hits by Greeley. Cyclones taking a big lead here, right here at the end. Sherman to Olsen. And to number 16, Manchego. And barely lobbing that one over. And Sherman, let's see if she can take this one home. This one will be match point here for the Cyclones to win another game here at home. Here's Sherman to Brooke to 16 to Olsen. Sherman receiving on that one. That's Manchego to Schlup. Schlup hitting that one over. That's Brooke. 16 over to Olsen. And that'll be Sherman, Schlup to Emery to number 7 to 16 to Enders. And Menegatti and Schlup had a miscommunication there. Great play by both teams there. And a couple change-ups. Lewis will be checking in.
And Hogan will be coming in on Cyclone side.
And Red will be coming in as well on Greeley's side. Red for the serve. Hogan. And kind of a miss-hit by Hogan there. Greeley closing the gap here, right here at the end. Number 12, that's Menegatti with a great take. That's Hannenberg having to hit that one over. That one will be out of bounds. Cyclones feeling the pressure here at the end. Here's number 12 of Red with another serve. Menegatti to Manchego to Hannenberg. Hannenberg will take it home for match set point here in the 4th set. And I would like to thank our supporters before we go. D&L Garage, Cat's Poorhouse.
And Pueblo Electric.
And
everything that we do would not be possible without you guys. Thank you so much for supporting us throughout this year.
And of course, I'm Nolan Simmons.
With Michaela Thomas.
And thank you for joining us for another volleyball broadcast, and good night.